So guys, today we're going to learn about how you can overcome depression. Let me take you through the process. First of all, for you to overcome depression, you have to understand the exact same word and know how to stand against it. Does that make sense? I'm sure it will. Just follow along. Here is an example. It's just like in school. If you really want to pass an exam, you would put so much sacrifice and hard work. Even if it doesn't happen the way you expect it, still remain consistent. That's the sense in it. So depression is a mood of disorder. It causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest, and is part of our mental health. It affects on how we think, feel, and act. Literally, it causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest, and our emotional and physical problems is affected. So in the subject that has been defined, you heard the word sadness and loss of interest, right? Now here is how the brain reacts. When you're feeling down or experiencing sadness, it is found that the communication is increased between the brain cells in two specific regions of the brain involved in memory and emotion. So what's clear, however, is that anxiety, depression, and mood have physical manifestations in the brain, and it cannot be easily to operate normally. It's like when I hold on to this cup of water and then I ask the weight. Some would say 18 ounces, some would say 14 ounces, some would say 12. But I tell you, the weight of this cup of water doesn't matter. What matters is how long I hold on to it. If I hold it for a minute, nothing happens. If I hold it for an hour, definitely my arm will begin to ache. If I hold it for all day long, my arm will feel numb and paralyzed. So you see, the weight of this cup hasn't changed, but how long I hold on to it, the heavier it becomes. So the stresses and worries of life that causes anxiety and depression are like this cup of water. If you think about them for a little while, there's no problem. If you think about them for a little longer, it begins to hurt. And if you think about them for the whole day, you feel paralyzed and incapable of doing anything. So always remember to put the cup down. Ease your brain. Don't take in so much negativity, but stand for positivity. Thank you for your attention.